Hi everyone, in this video I am going to talk about how to do calculations using Python interpreter. Okay, so go to start menu and type ideally. Click over that and wait for primary prompt. This window will open. This is called interpreter. Let's try some simple Python commands. So first we are going through numeric calculation using numbers. This is called primary prompt. 3 times greater sign. The 3 times greater sign is called as primary prompt. And whatever you type, suppose if you type 2, 6 plus 7 and hit enter, and this is the output prompt, or we can say this is a secondary prompt. This is output prompt and this is for typing any expressions and for any input. You can type any expression, whatever you want. It acts like a simple calculator. You can do additions, subtraction, multiplication, division and modules also. Parenthesis is used for grouping the expression. For instance, if you do plus like 2 plus 3, if you hit enter, the result will be displayed 5. If you do subtraction like 20 minus 6, result is 14. Or you can use expressions like 4 into 2 and the result is 17. You can do multiplication 4 into 6, 24, or either using parenthesis like 20 minus 4 into 5. So here is result. And you can also do division. You can do division like 17 divided by 3. And see, the result is floating point. This is called classical division. And the numbers like 5 is called integer, 14 is integer, 17 is integer, 24, 80 is all these are integers number. But this is float, means any decimal point is called float in Python or any other language. If you want to discard this fractional number, so you can use a float division. If you want to discard this floating point when you are using division, then you can use float division like 17 2 times / and 3. Then your result will be only integers. If you don't type this operator, then by default Python returns float as a result. To calculate the remainder, you can use %sign like 17 module 17 module 5, means result is 2. With Python, it's possible to use powers. With Python, it is possible to calculate powers of any numbers using 2 times asterisk symbol like 5 power 3 equal to 125. So power operator in Python also 8 to 64. The equal sign is used to assign a value to a variable. Afterward, no result is displayed before the next interactive prompt. Like you can use x equal to 10, y equal to 20, and if you want to use or access the values of x and y, you can simply use print x times y. Just hit enter and here is your result. Or you can print separately values of x and y, and this is the value. If a variable is not defined and you are trying to access it, it will give an error like n and type enter, and this is the error because in Python you can't declare a variable without assigning any value. If you want any variables which types is not defined and you are not sure, then you can use none, like in or none is a keyword. Then this will not give any error. And if you mix the data type like integers and float, then result will always supported float, like 4 multiplication 2.5 minus 1. The result is float value. The result is float values. This is also called interactive mode. The last printed expression is assigned to a variable with underscore, like you know that Python variable can be start with underscore sign, not any other special symbol or numeric value. So by default, last result is stored on underscore. If you want to see last result, just type underscore and press enter, and this is your result. But if explicitly assign any value to this underscore, then underscore will not print your last value because you explicitly assign any value. Suppose if you print suppose 120, okay, so the last value is 120. If you type underscore, then so this is the value of last expressions, like 2 into 5. It means underscore will only contain the value of last expression result. If you explicitly assign any values like 20, then underscore will not assign or will not store last values. Suppose if you print this underscore, you will get 20. But again, if you like 5 into 7, result is 28. So according to by default value of underscore is last value, but here explicitly assign underscore with values 20. So in this case only 20 will be print, not 28. If you give underscore, see the result is 20, not 28. So if you want to use last value, then so don't assign any explicit value to underscore. you can define variable with only underscore sign. In addition to integers, float, Python support other type of numbers such as decimal, fraction. Python also has built-in support for complex number and uses the I or j suffix to indicate the imaginary number like 3 plus 5j. And this is for today. Let's see you in the next video with some other examples.